You can check if an object has a property with the hasOwnProperty method. Let me show you how to use this method and finish making this function where we check if an object has a specific property. If it doesn't have the property, we'll return not found. So let me show you how that's going to work. We'll do myObj, that's the object up above, dot hasOwnProperty. And then we pass in the property we're going to check, which is check prop. This is either going to come back as true or false if it has the property. So let's make this into an if statement. If my object has own property, check prop. But if that's true, we're going to return my object and then use bracket notation, check prop. So we're going to return the value of that property. Else, we're going to return not found. So let's take off this other return statement, and I'll do a test. So when we pass in gift here, we returned pony. But let's say we passed in hello. We load that, not found. Okay, it works. A JavaScript object is a way to store flexible data. So you can store strings, numbers, and arrays, and even other objects. So in this example, we have an array called myMusic. We can see it's an array because we have the open bracket and close bracket, but inside the array are objects. So this is one of the objects, and inside the objects are all these key value pairs with the strings and the numbers and so on. So I'm going to add another object. So since this is an array, after each element in an array, you have to have a comma. So I'm going to add a comma here. And then I'm going to add my next record right below this comment here. And we're going to have, just like above, we're going to have an artist. The artist is going to be Bo Carnes. And then we have a title. The title will be Serial Man. The release year will be 2003. And for formats, this is going to be an array, just like above. So we can have any format. I'm going to put YouTube video. And now we've created a second object in our myMusic array. And each object holds data in a property, which is the key value format. This is very similar to JSON, which we will talk more about later. Here we have an object with other objects nested inside that. So in order to access subproperties of an object, you can chain together the dot or bracket notation. So I'm trying to get the glove box contents. So I'm going to take away this undefined here, and I'll do my storage dot car dot inside. And then now the next thing is we did car inside. The last thing is glove box. Because there's a space here, we have to use bracket notation. So I'm going to use bracket notation on the end here and say glove box. And now If we run this, see we are going to console.log. So let's see if we get the contents here. Yep, maps. It worked.